Hey, what's up, everyone? We're back, episode 14 of the Get Fit ASAP podcast. My name's Anthony Malta. I'm here with Daniel Roof again.
Hey guys, how we doing today?
So this episode today, guys, we're going to be going over our upper body strength program. So if you're listening on iTunes or Stitcher, or it's the audio only version, you might want to head over to our YouTube channel so you can see the actual program on the screen. If not, we're going to post it in our Google Docs on our social media too, so you guys can download it there. But when we're talking about it now, on through the audio version, you're not going to be able to see what we're talking about really. Maybe not too big of a deal, but you might want to get the video version to help you out a little bit more. But today, as you can see on the screen, we got the stage 1 of the upper body strength program. And Danny, you'll kind of talk about why we did this program and what stage 1 is basically for.
Yeah, definitely. So stage 1 is kind of more of our fundamentals, getting the base, developed. And so this would be developed for anybody that can't hang on the bar, who's looking to develop their grip strength, or looking to develop their pull-up strength, anything to help with that upper body,
Pulling, pushing.
Yeah, pulling, pushing there and stuff. So our goal of this program, especially for that first stage there, we want to be able to hang for 90 seconds at the end of this. And so we're going to go over progressions and go over tools and ways to help strengthen that and to get you to be able to hang on that bar for a 90-second hold. 90 seconds may not seem like a long time, but man, jump up on that bar and you'll find out quickly that it's pretty tough.
Yeah, especially if you're on the heavier side and you don't have a lot of upper body strength. It's really, really hard. Even for me, I'm not too big of a guy, and it's pretty hard to do. So the focuses we did on this one is to improve grip, improve shoulder mobility also, and then upper body strength, of course. But some of the exercises we have hang from the pull-up bar, obviously. That's going to work with grip strength, upper back strength, kind of everything. We have ring or TRX rows. This is a great exercise for people that can't do a pull-up yet, or have to put a lot of bands on the pull-ups, just to kind of develop that back. And also a bent over dumbbell row. And then
dumbbell row too, I like that one. It really isolates that movement. So I spend time on that one, concentrate, slow, controlled on that movement. But great tools, good exercises.
Yep. And then to improve on our pressing strength a little bit, we got holds from the push-up position, push-ups from a box. So that's going to take a little bit of weight off, and the angle is going to be a little bit easier to do. And then also a ring or TRX press. Now we got videos with all these exercises, guys. So if you head over to our YouTube channel or even on the Google Doc, it's going to have videos for explanations of these exercises and key points of performance on them to help you out.
Nice thing about this program is each section, those workouts there, you only got to plan for about 10 to 15 minutes to get through that first part of the program. So it's not too time consuming, to get started on this. And we've had a lot of people that have gone through this process and have really developed a lot of strength. We actually just had a person get their first muscle up last week. They completed this program and it really helped. So it won't take too much time to get through this.
Yep. So each workout, guys, kind of like Danny just said, it's going to take between 10 or 15 minutes. When we designed this program, it's basically to accessory. So you go do your CrossFit workout or whatever workout you're doing, and then if you want to work on some upper body strength stuff after or even before, that's what this program is for. So we don't want to make it super long. We don't want you in the gym for 30 minutes or an hour after the workout. But basically, every workout's going to start with a quick warm-up. We're trying to beat our so if we're doing the same workout through weeks 1 and 2, we're trying to get more reps or more weight on the next week, obviously. Each workout should be challenging and trying to force your body to adapt, basically. We'll kind of skip over the warm-up. We'll go to the week 1 and 2. You can see we're going to do this workout on Monday and Thursday. So on Monday and Thursday, we're going to start off by a max hang from the pull-up bar. We're going to do 3 sets of that, okay, guys? So really try to hold as long as you can. Grip's not important. If you want to go overhand, underhand, mixed grip, not a big deal. You guys can switch it up even and see which one you like best. After that, we're going to rest 2 minutes. Then we're going to go into 30 seconds of work, 30 seconds of rest, max ring rows, and then max box push-ups. So we're going to rotate through. So you do 30 minutes of max ring rows, rest 30, and then 30 seconds of max push-ups, and then rest 30. We're going to do 5 rounds total, so it's only going to take 10 minutes. With the max ring rows, guys, try to keep moving throughout that whole 30 seconds, and push-ups. Try to keep moving that whole 30 seconds. Try not to take a lot of rest, because you're going to get that rest after and to recover. So try to hit each 30 seconds with as much intensity as you can.
Yeah, you really want to try to maximize your reps in that time frame there. Try not to go to your comfort zone. Remember, we're trying to gain strength. We're trying to challenge ourselves. So you've got to go. You got to go heavier. You got to really push for that extra rep. When you get to rep number 10 or number 11, and it feels like you're slowing down or it's getting a little bit harder, that's when you really got to push and dig deep. So challenge yourself to push yourself on those sections. Moving forward, the Tuesday, Friday sessions, we're going to be doing 3 rounds of max hold from a push-up position. So basically just keeping the core braced, make sure that your hips and shoulders are in line and the body is staying nice and tight, but you're going to be holding in that push-up position, so it's going to really get that good shoulder support. If you can hold over a minute on all 3 sets, change the shoulder taps to increase the difficulty. Shoulder taps, you'd be in that push-up position. I like going either to the same arm if you feel pretty comfortable, maybe going to the opposite arm. Both are going to be great for developing that shoulder stability and just getting comfortable in that push-up position. So you do 3 rounds there, then you're going to rest 2 minutes. After that, we've got our 30 seconds work, 30-second rest. Max ring TRX presses, being in that push-up position, kind of suspended on the rings or suspended on the TRX. Just it gives you more elevation. It's going to change the dynamic of that press. So you got your max set there. After that, we got max dumbbell row for the left arm, and then max dumbbell row with the right arm. Make sure that you're concentrating on those movements. The rows, I know a lot of times people have the tendency to rotate their body or twist their torso. We really want to keep the body nice and straight. Focus on just squeezing and pulling with the arms, pulling with the lat there, but the spine shouldn't be twisting or rotating. So make sure that you stay set. We're going to be doing 4 rounds there. Again, that's only a 12-minute workout, guys, so plenty of time to get that work in. Just make sure you set a little bit of time aside for yourself.
And then after that, guys, we're going to be doing, obviously, on to week 3 and 4. Kind of the same split. Monday and Thursday, we're going to be doing a workout, and then Tuesday and Friday, we're going to be doing a different workout. Wednesday, resting, and on the weekends, resting. So on Monday and Thursday, we're going to do a 3 times max hang from the pull-up bar again. If you can hold for over a minute every set, we're going to add weight to our body. Okay, so it's going to make it a little bit more challenging. Then after that, too, we're going to be doing 45 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest, same movements, ring rows, and then box push-ups. But we're trying to increase the difficulty either by moving your feet forward on those ring rows or getting a lower box with the push-ups. So you can see now, guys, we're doing a little bit more work, less rest, and then making the movements a little bit more difficult.
Yeah, and then kind of breaking into that Tuesday, Friday sessions there, going back to your 3 rounds of your max hold in that push-up position. Again, if you can hold for longer than a minute for all 3 sets, change over to the shoulder taps. Still working on that stability, making sure that we're getting that strength developed. Resting 2 minutes, and then doing our 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off again. This one's got the max ring TRX presses. Move the feet back this time to increase that difficulty. So wherever you're at the first time you did that, kind of check where you were. And then we're going to scoot back a little bit from where we did it on the first session. Always trying to challenge ourselves, guys. Always trying to increase that difficulty. Don't let the body adapt to one particular thing. We always want to keep the muscles guessing and kind of shock the body that way a little bit. After your 2-minute rest, you got your 30-second work, 30-second rest. Like I was saying, those rows, really concentrate on isolating that movement. Keep your torso nice and tight.
And then after that, guys, we're going to basically have a test week. Week 5 will be a max hang from the pull-up bar. Like I said, like Danny said before, we want to go for 90 seconds plus. We're going to do 1 set of max push-ups. We want to get at least 3, and that's going to be straight push-up, guys, from the ground. Okay, so not on our knees. And then one set of max ring rows, and we want to get 15 plus with the feet directly under the pull-up bar or where the rings are hung. So you can see, guys, stage 1, super simple. Really just hitting on the basics, getting that good base. So when we go on to stage 2 and 3 and 4, we already have that base, we already have that strength, and we're ready to go.
Yeah, try not to rush through that first series either. Like I said, our goal, like for the hang, is 90 seconds or more. The push-ups, we want 3 strict push-ups. The ring rows, we want 15 or more. That's just the goal that we set for you guys. But don't rush through that. If you're doing your push-ups, you only get 1 push-up. Hey, not a big deal. Let's go back to the beginning of that program, restart it, make sure that we get to those target numbers before you move forward to the next stages. Always good to develop those fundamentals and get your base developed first.
Yeah. like Danny said too, guys, if you have to do an extra week of it to get that goal or that target, it's not a big deal. This is just like a basic template. Everyone's going to be a little bit different. Maybe someone can do that after 1 week of the first program, kind of just go by feel. Okay, guys, on to stage 2. So this program is for anyone that can hang over 90 seconds on the pull-up bar, who can do 3 push-ups. That's strict with or knees off the ground, and then also 15 ring rows. And then at the end of this program, the goal is to be able to do 5 strict ring dips, 10 strict pull-ups, and 15 push-ups. So it's going to be really hard, guys. This stage might take, a year maybe. It could, just depending on, how much you progress on it. But these are big goals we want to hit. 10 strict pull-ups is really hard. 5 strict ring dips is really hard. So, it could take a lot of time. Be patient with it. We're going to give you the tools. The main thing is being consistent with it. If you guys can consistently do this day in and day out, you're going to see a lot of progress on it.
Yeah, and then what we're going to be working or focusing mainly on is, improving that vertical pulling strength. We want our grip strength to develop a little bit more, and then overall back strength. It's going to require a lot of back strength to execute a lot of these movements. So be patient with this be patient with this part of the training and stay committed. Like Anthony was saying, this is going to take some dedication.
So first off, with our pulling strength, what we're going to be doing is pull-ups with the bands. Okay, so we're going a little bit more vertical now. Negatives from the pull-up bar, so we're going down as slow as we can. Dumbbell rows again. We're also going to throw in a barbell row, so a little bit of variation for that. And also lat pull-downs with the band.
Yeah, then with the pressing strength, we're going to be doing push-ups with the bands. These are great for creating resistance, something you can do kind of anywhere if you got a band there, so it's kind of nice to use those. Dumbbell bench press, get a little variety, isolate the movement a little bit more, isolate each pec or each arm. Ring supports are great for just developing that stability in that ring position. Banded ring dips to help with that strength there. Banded press downs are going to be good. We're going to hang some bands from the pull-up bars and just working the triceps a little bit more. And then tricep extensions coming overhead. Isolating that tricep movement. It's a small muscle on the bicep or a small muscle on the arm there that we got to really work. It takes a little bit more concentration. So,
just like in stage 1, guys, workout should be 10-20 minutes long. Keep them short and intense. We're gonna do a quick warm up between each one, but then we'll hit on the workout. So with week 1 and 2, we're gonna have a workout actually every day. Okay, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So a little bit more workouts this time, and then every workout's going to be a little bit different. I know in the stage 1 we had Monday and Thursday the same workout, but it's going to be changed up a little bit because we're adding a little bit of more variety. We're doing the rings, we're doing some other stuff, so we'll kind of do a little bit different split. So like on Monday we're going to do EMOM, so that just means every minute on the minute, and we're going to do that for 8 rounds or for 8 minutes. We're going to do 5 to 7 strict pull-ups. Now we're going to pick a band that allows us to do 5 to 7 every minute. If we can complete 7 reps every minute for that whole 8 rounds, the next week we come into there, we're going to be doing either a smaller band or something that's going to make it harder where I can't get 7 each round, okay, or can't finish it. But after that 8-minute EMOM, we're going to go rest 2 minutes. We're going to go straight into Tabata. So that's 20 seconds on, 10 seconds rest, times 8 rounds. We're going to do some lat pull downs, keeping our arms straight. We can either just grab the bar with our arms, or if you want to put a PVC pipe, you can also do that. And then just engaging the lats and pulling your arms down. So basically today we're working on basically back strength, lat strength, and just vertical pulling.
Yeah, then kind of moving into Tuesdays there, the EMOM every minute on the minute for 8 minutes. We're trying to execute 7 to 10 push-ups. So these ones, you want to pick a band that you can use for 7 to 10 reps. Of course, keep it a little bit thinner. As you want to keep it challenging that way. If you can do 7 to 10 reps without the band, then we've got different variations to increase that strength as well. After you do your EMOMs, you rest that 2 minute, and then we're going into our Tabata. Again, 20 seconds work, 10-second rest for 8 rounds. This one will be the banded push downs, hanging the band from the pull-up bar, and then performing that tricep extension. Basically isolating that movement or that part of the arm there and pushing down every time. It works really good for the back of the arms.
After that, guys, on Wednesday, we're going to be doing another EMOM. It's going to be 12 minutes this time, so a little bit longer, but we're not going to do any accessory work after. This time, we're going to be doing 3 to 5 5-second negatives from the pull-up bar. So we're going to jump up, our chin's going to be above the bar, and we're going to take 5 seconds to go down to our arms extended. We want to go for 3 to 5 reps, like I said before, but really focus on quality. So if we're not going descending at 5 seconds, slow down a little bit. Make sure we get a 5-second descent. If you only do 3 reps, not a big deal. If you think you do 5 and end up doing that, that's totally awesome too. Whatever you can do. But like I said, quality over quantity on this one.
Then moving forward to Thursday, we've got 5 to 7 ring dips, again on the minute for 8 minutes. Our goal is 5 to 7 every minute, so if we need to use a band, make sure that you can complete those reps. If 7 becomes pretty easy for you, adjust your band, go a little bit smaller, shoot for 5 reps using that smaller band or using a stronger band if needed. Always keep that challenging, definitely. After your 2-minute rest, you got your 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off for 3 rounds, top ring support and bottom ring support. So that top ring support, we want to make sure that the arms are locked out. You keep the rings really close to the body. That's going to help give you a little bit more stability and give you that support. But focus on that hollow body position, keeping the core tight, but the arms locked out and giving you that strength. The bottom ring support, we want the top of the ring touching the bicep. So you're going to be in that dip position and just holding. But keeping the rings close to your body is going to help with that stability. Again, keeping your core tight just to maintain that strength.
Moving on to Friday, it's going to be National Chest Day, right?
Pretty
Or is
much,
that Monday? We got some bro workouts today. We're going to do EMOM for 20 minutes. We're going to alternate between 7 to 10 dumbbell bench presses on the first minute. Then next minute, we're going to do 7 to 10 dumbbell rows. That's going to be each arm, so 7 to 10 with the left, 7 to 10 with the right. We're going to pick a weight that allows us to do 7 to 10 reps every minute. Like before, if you can complete 10 reps every minute, we're going to need to use a heavier weight. You shouldn't be able to finish, okay? But if we can't get 7 reps, we need to maybe use a little bit lighter weight. We don't want to be like hitting 3 or 4 or 5 reps, okay? It's okay to use different weights for the bench and the row if you're a little bit stronger on one or the other.
Yeah, that's one of those look good, feel good workouts right there. So, going out for that Friday night party, man, hit that workout ahead of time, get that good pump, and you'll be off and running. Anyways, moving forward into week 3 there, on Monday we're going every minute on the minute for 10 minutes now. So getting a little bit longer. We're going to be going 6 to 8 strict pull-ups this time. So again, pick a band that allows you to do 6 to 8 reps every minute on the minute. If you can complete 8 reps every set, then use a smaller band. Of course, like we were telling you, keep it challenging. If you can't get 6 reps, then make sure you're using a little bit stronger band. But again, shoot for that 6 to 8 rep range. After you take your 2-minute break, we're going on the minute for 5 minutes. 3 to 5 5-second negatives from the bar. Again, starting with your chin over the bar. Make sure that you're watching the clock. Don't count in your head. We always count a lot faster in our head than what we really see what the seconds are. So watch the clock and fight for that 5 seconds, man. Quality over quantity is going to be very important.
Moving on to Tuesday, we're going to go into 30 seconds max reps, 30 seconds rest. We're going to do that 8 rounds. We're going to do strict ring dips. We want to go for at least 5 reps every round. So if we can't get 5 reps, we need to use a band accordingly. After that, we're going to rest for 2 minutes. Then we're going to do a max hold at the top of the rings. So locking out. We're going to rest 30 seconds in between attempts, 3 rounds of that. And then also 3 rounds of max bottom ring supports. We're going to rest 30 seconds between attempts for that also. Really try to push those attempts, guys. Don't try to leave any in the tank. Really try to keep holding on until you actually can. Okay?
Then going into Thursday, we're going on the minute for 20 minutes. This one is going to be alternating. So your first minute, we're going 6 to 8 bench press. The second minute, we're going to go in 6 to 8 bent over supinated barbell rows. Okay, so supinated, we're going to think about palms up when you're doing that, almost like a bicep curl would be, but we're pulling in, staying in that bent position, but alternating between your minutes. So first minute bench press, second minute barbell row, go back to your bench press, go back to your barbell row, alternating each minute. It's a very good stimulus. It gets a really good overall pump. Works really well for gaining a lot of strength, and it keeps it challenging too.
And moving on to Friday, guys. For this day, we're going to start off with a max set of push-ups. Okay. Then after that max set of push-ups, we're going to go into an EMOM for 7 minutes. We're going to use 50% of that max set. So say I got 30 push-ups for that max set. I'm going to be doing 15 on the minute every minute for 7 minutes. Okay. After that, we're going to rest for 2 minutes. We're going to go into some accessory work. We're going to do 3 to 4 sets of 10 to 12 reps for dumbbell tricep extensions. So basically on that, we're going to be laying on the bench and doing a tricep extension. After that, 3 to 4 rounds, 10 to 12 reps again. and with dumbbell curls. Okay, we're gonna pick a weight that challenges you at 8 or at about rep number 8. Okay, so at rep number 8, we're like, oh crap, I'm barely getting out those 2 or 4 extra reps.
Then we're going into week 4, guys. Week 4 is going to be the testing week. So remember, like we said at the beginning of this stage, it may take a little bit longer to develop this strength and to reach those goals. But this is our testing week. So you got 5 strict ring dips, 10 strict pull-ups, 15 toes to bar. And if you can achieve all 3 of those, then we'll go ahead and move to stage 3 of our strength progression. But again, guys, remember to hit those targets. If we can't reach those targets, maybe you got 5, strict ring dips, but you only got 8 pull-ups, and you only got 10 toes to bar. Go back and repeat part of that cycle. Make sure that we get to those targets first. It's really important to develop that strength.
And like Danny said, guys, it's going to take a while. It's probably going to take more than 4 weeks, especially if you started on stage 1 and you started from barely being able to hang from the bar. It's probably going to take you longer than 4 weeks to be able to do 5 strict ring dips and 10 strict pull-ups. So be patient with it. Go back, reset, see what you get. That still test it out and see what you get in that max set of ring dips or max set of pull-ups and toes to bar. Maybe you get 1, 3, and 5, and then you do the cycle again, and then maybe you get 5, 10, and 15 after that. Okay. Alright guys, moving on to stage 3 or 4, basically our muscle up progressions. So you kind of pick whatever one you want now. If you want to do a bar muscle up, you can move on to that one, or if you want to do a ring muscle up, you can start with that one also.
Yeah, I feel like both are very beneficial. For me, I think I got my bar muscle up first. It does require a little bit more strength for the bar muscle up, I think. Getting into the rings, I feel like that requires a little bit more technique, a little bit more finesse. So make sure you've got very good body control, body awareness when you're getting into the ring progressions there. But both are going to be great. We've got it really broken down for you on how to execute the bar or the ring. A lot of different drills and a lot of different tips on this section.
Yeah, I feel like more, if you're better at one certain kip or the other, I feel like it really affect it too. So if you're better at the kind of the kip on the bar or the ring, that's what one you'll get first. But on both of these progressions, we're going to show you the different kind of kips and a bunch of transition drills to help you out. So with the muscle ups, guys, that's why we kind of have you work on getting those strict ring dips and strict pull-ups and toes to bar. Because if you can't really do 5 strict ring dips or 10 strict pull-ups or 15 toes to bar, it's probably going to be unlikely that you have enough strength to actually do a muscle up yet. Muscle up is, I feel like, half strength, half technique. So some people are strong enough to do it but can't really get the transition down, and some people are really good at the transition but can't get up high enough. So if you're not strong enough to do that yet, the ring dips and the pull-ups, you probably won't be able to get it. So you can still try and still work on the transitions and techniques to it. But if you're not getting the muscle up yet, don't get frustrated. You're probably just need to work on your strength a little bit more.
So when you guys are practicing the muscle ups and progressions there, kind of tell yourself or start thinking about it differently. This is gymnastics. It's gymnastic movements. Look at gymnasts out there. Look at the body control, the body awareness. It really helps to execute the muscle ups if you can have good control. If you know how to execute a proper arch or proper hollow position, having that body awareness is going to make their muscle ups so much easier on your transitions. So really practice on developing the good fundamentals.
So as we move into the exercises, guys, you can kind of see we're basically trying to improve comfort on the bar, so getting used to kipping, shoulder mobility, and then also upper body strength too. So getting a little bit more technical with the movements. So on the first exercise with the bar muscle up, we're going to start with a jumping bar muscle up, then jumping bar muscle up with arm extended, kind of getting more lat engagement. Bar muscle up with a rolling drill, beat swings, bar muscle up pull downs to hollow holds, banded hips to bar, and bar muscle up negatives. So a lot of drills here, guys. You're going to want to go back and watch all these videos. It's going to be too hard to explain over voice, but we have demos for each one and links to each one of them. But basically the premise is getting better at the technique of doing a bar muscle up while working on strength at the same time.
But we still have it set up for you guys to where it's it's still about 10 to 15 minutes per training session. So you got plenty of time there. Of course, set a time aside for yourself there. We have exercises in there that are going to help improve the shoulder core strength and the pulling strength as well. TRX pikes, very good for getting vertical, getting comfortable in that upside down position, but isolating that front of the shoulder there. Banded front lever pulls, standing hollow body lat pull downs, V-up complex, banded face pulls to the Ys, strict chest to bar pull-ups, and then straight arm hollow body inchworms. All that stuff is going to be really good for developing just body awareness and self-control.
I know he's got some long names, guys, but don't worry about it. Really simple drills when you actually go watch the videos of them, and they're really helpful as far as getting body awareness and then getting the right positions for the kipping and the transitions. So moving on to ring muscle ups, guys. Same thing for the prereq. We want to be doing 10 straight pull-ups, 5 straight ring dips, and 15 unbroken toes of the bar. This is to ensure that we have the right or enough strength to be able to do a ring muscle up. Then moving on kind of onto the exercises, when we were doing a top of the dip support, bottom of the dip support, because we kind of did all this in I believe stage 2. False grip holds. So false grip is really important when we're getting the transition of that ring muscle up, and this is going to kind of get us familiar with the actual false grip and also more comfortable holding the rings in a false grip. It's kind of uncomfortable at first, kind of like the hook grip. After that, going into a negative ring muscle up, ring transitions, ring muscle up to 3 position drill, ring swings, and then finally a box assisted strict ring muscle up.
And then to help improve your overall, shoulder strength, core strength, and the pulling strength there, back to the strict pull-ups, strict ring dips, strict ring chested pull-ups, push-ups, snap to L-sit, and then strict chest to bar. The snap to L-sit is a great drill for transitions. Definitely go to the link, watch the videos on that, but it really helps understanding that body control and how to turn over in the ring muscle up.
And kind of like Danny just said, guys, a lot of these movements or exercises we're not going to be able to really explain right now. Definitely go back and watch the links on it. We're not going to go over the whole program with it because, like I said, you're not going to know what we're really talking about. But we have it obviously right here on the screen for you, and then we'll have the link to it so you can go and actually see the program for the ring and the bar muscle ups. That is all we got for today, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Hopefully this brought you a lot of value. We know the program works. We have a lot of people to test it out, and they're getting really, really good results off it. So if you're trying to get a pull up, if you're trying to get a little bit better upper body strength, maybe even a muscle up, or maybe you just want to get better at muscle ups. Your technique's really not there yet. Maybe you have like 1 or 2 muscle ups, but you want to be able to do 10 or 12 or 15. This program is going to really help, and just getting that extra work in every day is going to really add up.
And it's proven. I've seen the success. We've had our members go through it. We've tested it, and it does work. So be patient with it. Give it time. Kind of trust that process, and it's going to pay off.
Don't forget to follow us on iTunes, guys. Get Fit ASAP Podcast. Also on our YouTube channel, ASAP Fitness. Try to put out as much content as possible for you guys. What else? Stitcher.
Yeah. Facebook, make sure you're following us everywhere.
Instagram _ASAPFit_. But that's basically all I got.
Yeah. Stick to it, guys.
I'll see you guys next week.